Good evening. First off, I'd like to thank our amazing principal, Dr. Getz, our wonderful teachers and staff, families, friends, and of course, our senior class. Congratulations, class of 2020. We made it. It was like it happened yesterday. I mean, everything, of course, but specifically, I still remember anxiously clutching my phone in 8th grade, watching Dr. Getz on the YouTube live stream pull numbers from a glass bowl, one by one, determining who would and who would not gain admission into Academy of the Canyons. That glass bowl always represented Jeannie's crystal ball to me, and I was desperate to know what would lie ahead. At the time, I didn't know what exactly it would mean to become an AOC student. Of course, none of us could tell the future, despite possessing so many extraordinary talents and abilities. But after my number was drawn that day, I was confident about one thing. AOC would be an experience unlike any other, and it really was. Coming into high school, I have to admit, I was a little scared. But of course, it wasn't just me, we all were. New school, new friends, new teachers, and the AOC element of it all did not help. It took an especially long time to get used to the famed AOC hallway and the Friday schedule. Oh, the Friday schedule. I still remember on the second day of junior year, a late start Friday, I came to Mr. Wilhelm's English class exactly 1.5 hours early. Yeah, I even thought I was late that day, so I frantically sprinted through the hallway, knocked on the door of the class, only to be greeted by a dark, empty room 104. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I still remember my first Cubbage meeting as well. I remember how hard I would try to remember everything Miss Cubbage would say during those meetings, only to forget them the moment they ended. Ever since then, every Cubbage meeting became a, OMG, I need to do these things, but I still haven't moment. I honestly don't think any one of us would have survived without you, Miss Cubbage, so thank you so much for everything you have done for us. One thing I'll never forget about AOC is our support system. We've done everything, and I mean everything, together. We've signed up for all our classes together, we've eaten lunch together near the fountain since freshman year, and we've walked up and down the hill together. Speaking of the hill, it's always felt like the most tiring experience, but looking back, also the most nostalgic one. Being that school on the top of the hill not only allowed us to see the 5 freeway and Magic Mountain, but also feel as though we really are up in the sky. Our COC classes were no easy feat, yet we all stuck by each other, supporting one another in any way we could. Literally, for every calculus exam, everyone would cram in the computer lab and fill every inch of the whiteboard with differential equations and 3D shapes. Coming in, I didn't really understand how we could become a family at AOC, but now I really can't find any other way to describe it. We all struggled together and celebrated our successes with each other. We've all had classes with each other at least once. And of course, we really grew up together these past 4 years, all 101 of us students from every corner of Santa Clarita Valley. I was right about Dr. Getz's crystal ball, by the way. AOC was definitely the best, most unique experience I've ever had. Even though this year was a wild one, we still made the most we could possibly make of it. Yes, we did have to do some of our senior debates virtually, and yes, we did start losing a lot of money in our stock market games because of the coronavirus, but we still managed to celebrate everyone's educational journeys through the internet. I am so happy to have gotten to know each and every one of you, struggle with each of you, and laugh with each of you through these past couple of years. And I'm so thankful for our incredible teachers and staff for guiding us and helping us become who we are today. Although our graduation is a little different than all the previous ones, we are no less proud of where we've gotten together as an AOC family. Thank you for the past 4 years, AOC.